So Ninan, before we start, let's kind of set a baseline here and talk about what a Salesforce health check is. We've done a number of these over the last year for clients. I think we're in the middle of doing one right now for a client. So tell us a little bit, what is it?
Okay. Yeah. This topic is extremely interesting, and it's useful as well. But we are going to talk, of course, about what is a health check, but it's important also to mention what is not a health check. I would say that something that it's common sometimes to hear in the Salesforce industry that a health check is just basically going to your tools in Salesforce and you run the health check
Mhm.
report and you will be given a lot of indicators and KPIs that of course at some point that will give you a better understanding of your uh, performance in the org in just a small period of time. But in this case, we are referring to a real health check,
Sure.
right? Not just running the tool and that's it. No, I would say that what is a health check, it's essentially a comprehensive review of your Salesforce environment. Basically, to ensure that your Salesforce environment is running optimally, it's securely, and it's running also efficiently. Uh,
Mhm.
I would say that you can think, yeah, you can think of a health check as this is like a routine checkup for your Salesforce system, really similar to how you may get a physical checkup at the doctor. So this is something that will guarantee that your body is working well. So the health check, it's the same thing for your Salesforce org. And basically the goal is not just to find and fix issues, it's of course provide recommendations that will help you to move uh, like probably in a better scale because you can scale. It's going to provide also opportunities of improvement. And of course, it's going to give you insights for add more efficiencies to your Salesforce org. And in that way, you can support your business goals more effectively.
Okay. So what I'm hearing then is if I go into settings or have an admin go into Salesforce settings and run the check there, it's going through kind of a high level punch list. So it's looking at things like, do you have multi-factor authentication turned on from a security standpoint? Might be one of the many security things. It's going to look at certain permissions and a handful of things. So it's sort of like me at home taking my blood pressure and my watch is taking my heart rate, those types of things, but it's not necessarily looking at everything holistically or going into detailed custom configurations or things like Apex code or anything else. And when you're talking about a health check, you're going into kind of the holistic view of everything because, like a doctor would, they kind of take the context of all the different pieces and there's certain areas they can go deeper into. Fair enough?
Exactly.
Okay.
I guess that that's the main difference. And sometimes, unfortunately, when you don't have experience or you don't know the difference between the running the health check tool in Salesforce and a real health check that it's going to be done for a consultant or
Mhm.
a third party company, you don't understand the difference.